I've done quite a few videos showing me day trading this week, and one of the things I've been day trading is Apple. So what I wanted to do today is take a quick look at what I look at before the market opens to give me an idea of what direction I want to go in a stock. We start out by looking at the overall market itself. Now, a lot of times in Apple, I'll look at the NQ, but it's just kind of habit where I've been looking at the ES a lot. But probably the NQ would be a better one to look at going into Apple. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. What I'm looking at is kind of to see where the NQ is going into the trading day. And you can see it was bought up through here, and it's come back down into what is getting into a buy zone area between these two lines. Obviously this candle still is looking like it's a down candle today. So what I'm expecting today is probably to see some more weakness into the NQ, which would lead me to believe that there will probably be some weakness in Apple also. But we are, we're also getting some consolidation now as we see the TM squeeze indicator starting to indicate that we're getting some consolidations, contraction, and a little bit of choppiness. Let's take a look at the other chart. We're starting to get down into our second Keltner channel right here. We're still not in a buy zone on this chart. We need to pull back below here into this area to be in a buy zone. But we have got relief off the RSI, which means you could potentially get a move back up, although I do believe we're still going to continue down today, or maybe a little sideways. And finally, look at moving averages. You can see we've come down to the 10, but look at how it's leveled off here. So as I look at the market today, I am expecting to see weakness, and that's going to affect how I'm going to look at Apple as I decide what trade I want to do, which direction I want to look today in the day trading. I'll switch over to the Apple chart. We can see a little bit of a conflicting signal here based on our candles on Apple. You have this is a strong candle here showing maybe a potential of an up move. Then yesterday we had, or sorry, day before yesterday, Friday, we had a down move indicated here. Yesterday we have an up move indicated here. We do still have some extension of the moving averages. We've got a trend line right here that actually came back from way back here. So it's not a new trend line, but it is one worth watching. This is a newer trend line here, and this is really the one I'm looking at for some buy opportunities. This one I'm just watching because I extend all my trend lines regardless of when I draw them. I'm just watching to see what effect it has on Apple. It's obviously not holding as resistance, so we'll see if it holds as support. Let's take a look at the Bollinger Bands on Apple. We're still overbought according to the Bollinger Bands. We're still extending on the TTM squeeze indicator, so I do expect this to cap and start to move down like it has in the past to consolidation or even a move down. So this is telling me that this 52-week high is going to be hard to get past. And we'll take a look at the wave. Same thing on the wave. We're still way overbought. We're still playing around this trend line. But I do think that we're going to have trouble getting over this. And look at the RSI. The RSI is telling us that we've got to have some relief, some consolidation, some sideways movement, something to pull back from this move up in Apple. So as I look at my day trading today, kind of the two things I'm going to look at is I'm looking at the NQ and it's showing weakness. I'm looking at this Apple chart and it's showing some strength as far as this candle is concerned, but everything else is telling me that this is overbought. So I'm going to go into the day looking for short entries in Apple, and that's important because you have to have at least a little bit of an idea going in of what type of trade you're looking for, because that tells you if you want to do counter trend trades or you want to do a trade with the trend. And let's take a look at yesterday's daily chart, and I'll let you see what I'm talking about. I'm going to switch to a 3-minute chart. That's typically the one that I day trade. And let's go back to right here. Now, I went into the day yesterday thinking it was going to move down, but it moved down so fast I never really got a good entry. So today, because I think it may move up, what I'll be looking for, today I think it's going to move down. So if I get this move right here, then I'm going to have to wait and try to find an entry. I never did get in a short yesterday, ended up going long. But if I go into the day, and let's just pretend that this right here is the start of today, just pretend. If we go into the day and I'm looking for a short entry, and this is that price action I get, now I'm going to be watching this price action because I'm looking to get short somewhere. Now I need to find an extension point to get short because it would be a count, because I'm getting a move up and I'm expecting a move down. I'm going to be looking to short. And where I'm going to want to short is along this line right here. So what I would probably do is try to get short somewhere in this area if we're trading here. And then up in here I'd have been looking to short somewhere here. Now obviously this is yesterday's chart, and had I went short yesterday I would have gotten stopped out. But the trend changed yesterday and the market gained strength yesterday. So I'm just using this as an example to show you opportunities that if you're going to counter trend trade, you want to counter trend trade up in this area here if at all possible. This one's even better. But this is the area you want to try to counter trend trade from. To give you an idea of what I'll be looking at today in Apple. Now obviously if Apple comes in today and it trades down, then I'll wait for it to rebound and look for a short unless the market changes. And if the market were to change, then I would do like I did yesterday, and I would start looking for a long, which I did get a long yesterday and made a pretty good profit yesterday trading. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. I appreciate your time. Thanks.